all aboard the train and welcome to today's trip to Oxford. Side note, how many of you still have your childhood teddy bear? Leave a comment on this below. The Ashmolean is the University of Oxford's Museum of Art and Archaeology, founded in 1683. Their world famous collection ranges from Egyptian mummies to contemporary art, telling human stories across cultures and across time. The museum is open every day, 10 till 5, and admission is free. Known as the city of dreaming spires, Oxford isn't only a centre for beautiful architecture, its public art is unmissable too. Explore the city and you'll find yourself stumbling across art, both ancient and modern, in any medium you care to name. The University of Oxford's Botanic Gardens is one of the city's most beautiful spots. Despite being located just opposite Magdalen College and the hustle and bustle of the High Street, the gardens are very secluded, a peaceful corner of the city, filled with rows of bloomed flowers, exotic plants, and greenhouses and towering trees. The garden is also noteworthy for its roots in Oxford's literature culture. One of the greenhouse roofs is easily recognisable in the Alice in Wonderland illustration by John Tenniel, and the gardens themselves are said to have been a great inspiration to Lewis Carroll while writing. Cafes, bars, shops, stalls and florists. Not only is this a great place to lose yourself for an hour, but the covered market is a treasure trove for Insta snaps. Go check it out if you've got an eye for creative shots. Cowley Road is widely known as Oxford's colourful, quirky neighbourhood, filled with students, ethnic food shops and second-hand shops, providing a thrifty, vibrant contrast to the traditional, solemn colleges in the city centre. Cowley has also become known for many stunning murals that spill over its walls, reflecting the area's bold and dynamic spirit through paint. Atomic Burger is both a geek and a burger lover's paradise. A far cry from the traditional pubs and upscale restaurants located in the centre of the town, this Cowley-based treasure is a feast for the senses. Its small interior is plastered with sci-fi posters, Thunderbird models hanging from the ceilings, action figures peering out from corners, and a screen at the back showing 80s music videos. The extravagant decor is complemented by equally decadent burgers and their quirky themes. Other favourites include the Modern Art and Story Museum on Pembroke Street, Iffley Locks by the Thames, the Grand Central for a coffee, or G&D's for a refreshing ice cream. Other mentions must go to the Cherwell Boathouse, the Head of the River and the Folly Restaurant. Oxford, a city in central southern England, revolves around its prestigious university. Established in the 12th century. Nicknamed the City of Dreaming Spires, its University College and Magdalen College are off the High Street, which runs from Carfax Tower to the Botanic Gardens on the River Cherwell. In total, it has 38 colleges in the city's medieval centre. Oxford attracts millions of tourists from across the globe every year, drawn to see its awe-inspiring architecture, antique colleges and impressive libraries. Behind the gargoyles and gowns, however, lies a quirky, unexpected Oxford, adored by locals and the students. Colourful streets can be found in various places across the city. Try Holywell Street with pretty pastels and a beautiful white bed and breakfast, often with a vintage bicycle parked right outside for that perfect shot. You can also find other colourful buildings on Broad Street, which is every bit as broad as it sounds. It has many impressive and historical buildings along its length, including the History of Science Museum, the Sheldonian Theatre and the Western Library, as well as the entrance to various colleges. A traditional Oxford activity is to hire a punt from the Magdalen Bridge boathouse and punt leisurely along the River Cherwell for an hour or so. The punts, lined up along the riverside underneath Magdalen Bridge, make for a unique shot, and a colourful boat cushion pops up amongst the hues of the brown wood. The Radcliffe Camera may be one of the most iconic buildings in Oxford, with its distinctive round shape and dome top. This is a must spot for photos in Oxford, either of the building itself or walking up to the gates. With Oxford being famous for its universities, many of the colleges open up to the public at different times during the day. You don't need to book these in advance, you can just turn up and pay at the front office. Christ Church is one of the most famous colleges in Oxford because of its prominent location and its beautiful meadows. It was the inspiration for the Hogwarts dining hall in Harry Potter. Oxford Castle and Prison gives you 1,000 years worth of history in the heart of the city. Head down to the dungeons or to the top of the tower for some criminally good snaps. The St George Tower has 101 steps on a steep and winding staircase, which upon completion presents panoramic views across the city. Bicester Village is an outlet shopping centre on the outskirts of Bicester, a town roughly 20 minutes from Oxford Central Station. Most of its stores are in the luxury goods and designer clothing sector. There are 45 trains per day and tickets for this journey start from just £3.50 when you book in advance. On paper, Bicester may seem like a rich person's shopping playground, but it's a retail roller coaster and it's surprisingly calm and welcoming. On your visit, you'll find everything from chic restaurants to creative pop-ups and art exhibitions, plus a range of VIP services for an effortless shopping experience. From end to end, the High Street here stretches the same distance as the Champs-Elysees or Oxford Street, of 1.2 miles in length. If you enjoyed the content in this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.